Sarah Palin could not attend, but we have 3 excellent candidates for you to hear from today, and I'll let them introduce themselves briefly.
Hi, my name is Kiran Mahal. I'm running for the position of SUS President for 2011-2012. I've been involved with SUS for the past year and a half, first as a part of the Science Week Committee in 2010, and then I joined the executive team as the Director of Administration. I'm really excited to be running for this position, and I really hope that you guys will find me the best candidate. If you want more information on my platform, please visit www.kiranmahal.com. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Wright. I'm also running for SUS President. I have been involved in SUS for the last 3 years. First as part of the first year committee, and second as a general officer, and I'm currently presiding as Director of Sports. I'm really excited to be running for president this year. I think I have all the qualities for this role. If you want to hear more about my campaign or more about my experience, visit my website. It's www.jordanwright.weebly.com.
Hi everyone, my name is Luke Yin, and I would like to be your SUS president this year. Over the past 3 years, I've been somewhat involved with SUS. I've volunteered for SUS events, and this year I'm one of the organizers for the Faculty Club, which is happening in 2 days. So yeah, vote for me, and I'll ensure that you get bigger events, inter-faculty events.
Alright, thanks a lot, candidates. Alright, so the first question is, concisely, what is your primary goal for the year, and how do you plan to accomplish it, given the limited time frame? And we'll start with Jordan. Sorry. What is your primary goal for this year, and how do you plan to accomplish it, given a limited time frame?
Alright, so my campaign is, and my platform is founded on essentially 5 principles. The first one is improving the public image of SUS. I feel like there's a lot of negative connotations that are associated with SUS, and I want to start by, first by the most simple of things, by making the SUS office more organized and more welcoming to students, and making it a better resource, first of all. And then also by further looking into grounding projects. My second principle will be to make SUS Council more accountable and more representative. As you know, we've already passed a motion for council reform, making the SUS Council much smaller. I want to use this as a way of making council more representative, first of all, and also by making it more effective in that way. The role of president is not to exert opinions, but rather to lead people into exerting their own opinions. And I, as president, would not be one to polarize the council in any way. I would just merely represent what the council views. My third principle is implementing sustainable practices. Did you hear that there? Yeah. This is something that SUS has needed for a very long time. I want to implement a new internal policy where SUS will only use biodegradable and recyclable things that for our events, such as like cutlery and paper. And my fourth principle is to maintain communications with all of our campus groups and be a strong spokesperson for SUS. And my fifth principle, as we all know, and what we all need, is a revamping of our student space for science. And that's getting new furniture in Lada here and a whole host of other improvements.
My campaign, well, I've got multiple goals, obviously, but one of my biggest goals for the next year is to make SUS less exclusive. dean says, what anyone else says. Those pursuing a major outside of the life sciences will have just as many research opportunities that are promoted by us. Right now, we have the vast majority of research opportunities promoted at LADA being from life sciences. And I don't think that's fair to the rest of campus, the rest of the faculty. And I would also like to open up LADA for a longer period of time. Make it available for evening and weekend access. I would like to give non-executive counselors the keys to the outer office so that they can do their office hours without being locked out. I would like to make Frosh bigger, accommodate more people. Every year, hundreds of Frosh volunteers and Froshies are just being turned down simply due to lack of space. And that's really, really not fair. We can make it an overnight Frosh and get a bigger boat. There are ways. And finally, I would like to have collaborative events with AUS, EUS, and HKUS. This way we get bigger events than ever throughout the year, and we can also get sponsorships to help with that.
So my platform is built on 3 major goals. I won't go into too much detail about why I chose these as my main platform points. If you'd like more information on my website, I actually have a blog on my website where I talk about why I selected each one of these points as my platform points and go into more detail about how I plan to accomplish it. I'll just give a brief overview here. The first one is continuing initiatives that were started by this year's exec team. I had the privilege of working on with a lot of strong leaders on this year's exec team, and we started a lot of great projects, some of which Jordan mentioned, which include a community relations package to get more sponsorships. We can have bigger and better events for science students, as well as a rebranding and revamping of our website, as well as improvements to the LADA Center. These are all things that we started this year's executive committee and set a really strong foundation for. So I think it's really important for next year's executive team to pick up these projects and complete them and ensure that we have continuity in our society. And I think that will be a major goal if I'm elected president. Another one would be to successfully implement the new council structure. This is really important that we focus on this and put a lot of time and effort into making sure that we implement this new structure effectively, because this is essential to the sustainability of the society. If we don't do this right the first time, we won't get a second opportunity to make sure that these council changes go through the way that we hope they would go through, and continue to make society stronger rather than weakening it by the changes. I had the opportunity of being the director of admin this year, where I chaired the political policy committee that drafted these changes. So I'm very familiar with these changes, and I've had extensive discussions with club presidents, with executives, with counselors, on how the best methods of implementing these changes are. And by no means are these discussions over. I plan to continue them and make sure that everyone has a say in how we implement this new structure for council. The third thing is to work with the faculty and to work with student development to put on more programs and to strengthen programs and events for science students in terms of professional and personal development. I think that's something that's lacking for a lot of science students, is those avenues to gain professional development and career development. And I really hope to work with the existing leaders on campus to strengthen the opportunities and resources for science students in that regard. Again, if you want more information on how I plan to exactly accomplish these goals, please go to my website and check out the blog. Thank you.
All right, thank you, candidates. We're going to now alternate between prepared questions and questions from the audience. If there are no questions from the audience, we'll move on to continue prepared questions. I just want to remind all candidates that for now you have a minute for your answers, and the audience will clap you if you go over time. So starting now, we can have questions from the audience. If anyone wants to just come up.
Hi. Whoa. My name is Raj, and I'm just a concerned student. My question to candidates is that the SUS, the AUS, and EUS are the 3 biggest platforms on campus, yet they rarely collaborate on philanthropy events. As president, how would you improve that, and what steps would you take to basically make it a better place for philanthropy?
All right, and we'll start with Luke, Kiran, and then Jordan. Sure.
Do you mean specifically philanthropy events or events in general?
Just philanthropy.
Just philanthropy. So, Luke.
Well, I believe that philanthropy similar way to all other events, which will obviously start with communication. I would talk to AUS president, for example, and work out a plan to put this event together. And hopefully, I would, at some point, be able to have all the faculties together for one big philosophy event.
Thank you for the question. Actually, I think it's a really good point. This year, the public relations committee focused a lot on philanthropy events. And I think that they're very important for students to gain more perspective into what's going on in the world outside of university and studying and all the things we have to get done as university students. I think the main way to do this is just to open channels of communication with other undergrad societies, because I think we all have similar goals in general, and the more we can collaborate and share our resources, the better. I definitely plan on creating more avenues of collaboration. I have a lot of experience doing this in the past. Currently, I'm the president of my own business, UBC, so I have done a lot of collaborative events with different campus organizations and external organizations. And I really think that I can bring that experience to this position, and definitely bring some new ideas, and also get some partnerships outside of UBC as well. So partner with undergrad societies and other organizations in the Vancouver area to help on some philanthropic events. Thank you.
Yeah, so clearly philanthropy is a huge venue for changes in our campus community. As myself, club president for an AMS club that does do primarily philanthropy events, I have a lot of experience in this area, and I find that when you do establish this community of philanthropy across campus, the caring and the sharing just grows by itself. And I find for us to collaborate with other faculties on this, it's an extremely good idea. But we also have to stress that SUS is not